Pretty pleased with the way that the weekend went. The only time all year that we'll play 2 matches in a single day and 3 matches in about a 26-hour time period. And I thought we played pretty well. Offensively, I thought we were awfully good. Defensively, there's a lot of things we still have got to get better at, but opportunity to get a lot of players some playing time, which was good to see. And we're excited about this weekend. We've got Lipscomb on Thursday. Quick turnaround this week. We've got them on Thursday, and they're a team that looks to be doing pretty well right now with wins over Arizona and Missouri State, two really good teams. And we've got Texas A&M, who almost just beat Stanford this past weekend. We've got them coming in on Saturday. So light day today in the gym, and trying to move forward.
Are you surprised at all, not so much that you're 5-0, but with the quality of play, given your youth and the loss of the players that aren't here anymore?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that we're with the wins. But I think we've connected probably a little bit better than what I've reasonably you could probably think with a new setter and a lot of new players. Going into coming out of last year, who you would probably think were our two starting left sides, that they've been out for the entire preseason, and but other people have picked up the pieces. And I think Kelly Bates has been really, really good in the outside position and just been a rock for us. I think Sid has done a great job running the offense. Our ball control's been really solid, and if we can get our defense where our offense is, I think we got a chance of being a pretty good team.
Teams had at least a chance to look at Dana. Did you see them defending her differently or trying to present her something different than maybe she saw the first weekend?
People are this weekend. The three teams that we had, they were very, very well aware of her, and so you see some blockers shifting towards her or committing on her. We saw quite a bit of that. Rarely was there one-on-one opportunities for her, and that's fine. It gives that's one of the things that we try to value, is that we're a team that can go a lot of different places. And so if you're going to overload on her, which teams were this weekend, then that really opens up some opportunity for some other people for some holes in the block or working one-on-one. And we had some players that were certainly doing a really good job of finishing of that. I thought Sydney was doing a great job of, quite a bit of sending Dana away from Madison Duello, and Madison had a lot of one-on-one opportunities because of that, and she was finishing the plays, and that's one of the so that was one of the things why Dana had a few less kills. She had a few less attempts because of the attention that was put on, but actually our hitting percentage went up because it really it opened up some other people.
What are you displeased with as far as your defense is concerned? The block back row? What are you displeased with as far as your defense is concerned?
I don't know if displeased is the word. It's just we've got so much more room to get better at. We're blocking some balls, but we can be a lot better at the net with better footwork, better hand positioning, better discipline, better reads. Our backcourt, our effort is great. I mean, our effort is fantastic. Our reads aren't great, and our balance at contact can be a whole lot better. And once we're able to spend some more time on that and get more consistency out of that, I think our defense can catch up kind of where our offense seems to be right now.
It's taken a couple of years, but Duello's finally had a chance to show what she could do for a few matches in a row. Do you see a progression from her?
Yeah, Smooth Jazz is just getting more and more confident. every day, and you know, she's accelerating into her attacks. We've known for a while she could be an elite blocker. But I see somebody that's really getting into it offensively. She's accelerating. She's hitting with range. She's not trying to play it safe and keep it just keep it in bounds. She's trying to terminate for us, and it's certainly making a big difference.
Where would you say Sydney Hilly is on the learning curve right now through 2 weekends, Kelly?
You know, we just got done watching film a few minutes ago, and you know, our team's hitting almost 400, and that's a pretty high number, no matter who you're playing against. And so, you know, I think we've been very efficient. She's balanced out the offense quite a bit, you know, but there's a lot of areas for her to grow, and she is seeing that, you know, of being able to read the block and make choices accordingly to that. She just at the, I don't know, the beginning stages of being able to see what, you know, that's not a wall over there, that's a net that you can actually see through, and there's a lot of information to be had over there, and she's just learning to kind of see those things. That'll help her game, that'll help slow down the game once she's able to do that. She's getting more confident behind the serving line. Blocking is a work in progress right now with her. I think when she gets a little bit better feel and hand positioning, she's going to be a pretty good blocker for us. But those are probably the areas. I don't know. We're fortunate to have somebody that is as skilled and as talented as her this early in her career, and there's an incredible lot of stuff for her to continue to get better at, which makes it exciting.
Coach, how has Mariah Whalen been for you guys, the kid from Newman?
She's a workhorse. You know, she's, you know, that kid wants to be good so bad. She's probably as good as anybody we've got in the weight room, and you know, with her strength and conditioning. You know, the amount of time that she puts in outside of gym is up there amongst anybody. She played quite a bit opening weekend, played a little bit less this past weekend. Part of that was the, you know, Grace Loberg getting a lot more practice time coming back from an ab injury, and just playing just a little bit bigger, a little bit more physical. Mariah's going to do a lot for us, and I think one thing we're trying to get with her is she wants to be so good so bad is that sometimes she'll pull back and be a little bit fearful of making some errors, and so we're trying to turn her loose and have the confidence to go do what you're capable of doing. But she's one of those players, whether she's not in or not, she's making the other players around her better. It's certainly in the practice gym. It's that's probably how I assess it after 2 weeks of playing.